And we are back with another episode of Elementor. This time we're going to be talking a little bit about navigation, which is a pretty cool feature. So the first thing we need to do is create a navigation for our site. So I have a site here with a navigation, a menu that I called new. I added a few links to it, just called it home, about us, contact, products, and gallery, and saved it. Okay. The next thing I do is go into all pages, pick a page, really doesn't matter. I have an example page, as you can see here, and I'm going to edit with Elementor. Give it a second to work. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I have a navigation right over here, as we saw here, same thing. Now we're going to play around a little with it, because as you can see, it does not look very well. Just realize that we're doing this with Elementor and not with our WordPress theme, which is kind of different than we used to do until now. So I'm going to click the 6 dots here and start playing around with it. Let's give it an orangish color. It's good for now. Now let's give it a border, a bottom border of 3 pixels. Shape divider is pretty cool. We're not going to use it, but just so you can see what it can do. Pretty neat. Okay. Now I'm going to edit the inner area, as you can see. It's not the same as this, it's a little different. Okay. Okay, so here we could decide what kind of a navigation we want. Right now it's horizontal. We could do vertical, which does not look very well. Could have it as a drop down, but we're going to leave it horizontal. Let's do the right. Do it without pointer at the moment. And drop down, we're not going to play with too much. Okay, let's change our text color to white. That looks much better. Can play around with the padding. Vertical padding, but you see that Elementor name is still here, but we can deal with that. There we go. Let's see what else we have here. Motion effects, background. See what kind of border we get here. That's kind of crazy. We don't want that. Let's do none. But we did want a border here. That didn't work. We did a border without choosing a color, I think. No, without deciding. Right, let's not link them together or else we'll have the same size of border all over. Now the color, let's make it very light. There we go. Much better. And that's basically it. Pretty simple. It took us about 5 minutes. Have a perfectly good working navigation. We could add things, we could subtract things, we could play around with it in responsive mode. Here's what it looks like in mobile. Looks actually pretty good. We could change things around here, but overall it actually looks not that bad. So, as you see, around 5 minutes to get a perfectly good working WordPress navigation with Elementor. Just make sure you have Elementor Pro, because this would not work with the free version. That's basically it. Hope you enjoyed yourself.